Hey, Wenty, your fairy godmother, which means you're not just mine. That's okay. I can share. So, one of the most exciting things that happened today is when you showed up to the house to do these sessions about answering questions from all these people that wanted to know things from you and really didn't have access to you until now. I have so many questions to go through, but then I decided to jump forward because you actually ran into somebody who was raised in Sedona and you had worked there and lived there, and it was really awesome. So if anybody hasn't seen that, they should just see, how you guys interacted and just how much fun it was and about what the place was like and all that. But right now we are literally asking or answering questions from people who asked questions. And I
Yeah, 20
decided,
years in Sedona
yeah,
was life-changing.
well, I decided to switch the questions to the end of the 10 questions, which were organized as fun and unexpected audience sprinkle questions.
Wow.
I know, and I felt like that really fits. Okay, so uh, does the universe care if I binge watch Netflix?
um, this is a planet of free will. You can binge watch whatever you want. You want to ask yourself, is this life enhancing? And if it is life enhancing, go for it. You can
Okay.
binge watch if you want. It's fine. But know that everything is cause and effect. But if it's something that's life enhancing, man, it's just going to make your life better. Even binge watching Netflix.
All right. Do spirit guides roll their eyes at us?
No, that's not how it works. They are not judging us at all. They're noticing us. They're amused with what we do. They're interested in what we're doing. They observe. They're saying, "Isn't that interesting?" There's no judgment. That's us that has humans are the ones that do the judging of ourselves and others. It's not
Okay.
the spirit guides. It's not God or divine, whatever you call it.
Okay. Is Mercury retrograde really as bad as people say?
Sad. I don't know if that's the right word.
Bad.
Oh, bad.
Bad.
I'm sorry. Mercury retrograde is a life-changing experience for learning how to go inside and listen better. Because if you're just listening to the information from inside, which is basically the whole point of Mercury retrograde, then you will be given answers and guided the whole time. Matter of fact, the more you meditate, the easier it is and the more fun it is. If you're meditating, boy, you're going to have some fun now with Mercury retrograde. And if you're not, you might see a lot of cause and effect hit you in the face. And that's okay too, because it's a lesson. We choose to have those kind of lessons if we don't listen to inner guidance. It's that simple.
Do fairies exist or are they symbols for magic?
No, fairies exist, absolutely. I opened a portal between Sedona to the home I had in the middle of the Sedona area, which was about 20 miles away. And as soon as I opened the portal, not me, but the guys, I was just a vehicle. And as soon as we opened the portal, it felt like this huge rush. And that was all the fairies going back and forth from Sedona to my house. We lived on a ley line, so it was the perfect place for the fairies to go through. And it made it like a shortcut for them to get connected to the area I lived in.
I can relate to this next question. Why do I always lose my keys? Is there a spiritual meaning?
Yes and no. If you think there is, there is. If you think there isn't, there isn't. And actually, losing your keys is symbolic for whatever you think losing your keys means. Like, I'm lost, or I've lost my grounding, or why can't I find something? On the other hand, things go invisible a lot. It happens to me all the time. And it's happened with my keys. And so all of a sudden I'll be looking for something, and where is it? I knew where I put it. It was there, but it wasn't there anymore. So it goes invisible and takes a break and does something else in a different parallel universe.
I know, we've
that
actually,
happens a lot.
we had something happen and you're like, just ask St. Anthony.
Yeah, and I always say if you're going to have keys go away or something leave, you just say the words, St. Anthony, that which is mine, bring it back to me. And just let go and put your brain somewhere else and you'll see it. It'll come back.
If I keep seeing 1111, what does it mean?
The peak of spiritual connection. I see 1111 twice, well, at least once a day, and sometimes I chase around the house looking for clocks that say 1111. You know, if this one doesn't fit, I've got a few set different times, so I can go back and see 1111 again. 1111 is the most spiritual number right now as a symbol of you being connected to Source and your path and all that is. It's really, really powerful and wonderful. So look for it, watch it, have fun with it.
Do guides ever get tired of helping us humans?
It isn't like that. No. Let me just say, no, they don't. They are here to serve us. We are here to be grateful for their service. See, that's one thing. Sometimes we forget our part, which is being grateful for the gifts and wonderfulness and magic and miracles that we receive. So they don't get tired. There's no judgment. They're not judging us. You know, spirit guides, ascended masters, any of the beings that we are working with, they do not have judgment. They're too elevated beyond that, way beyond that.
This question is super interesting because you actually have been with me through pet loss.
Yeah.
Could my pet be one of my spirit guides?
Yes. Know that some of your spirit guides are more highly evolved than others. Like they say, ask for your guardian angel, because that's usually the highest, other than God, Source, and Divine. That's a very high level of connection. It's not that your animals are not that, because they have an evolution also. You know, they go on to their next life and something like that. But also, sometimes we don't want to be calling back people or beings that have transcended, because they are going to their next path too. So if you call them back, sometimes you might slow down their evolution. So yes, they can be spirit guides, as any energetics that's been with you can be a spirit guide. But you want to be working with the life enhancing ones, the most life enhancing, i.e., your guide, you know, your primary guide, guardian angel kind of thing, or God. Go with the best, go to the top, don't settle.
Do you remember what you said to me? I'm just throwing this off the cuff. When Murphy died?
Oh, Murph the Smurf. I love that dog. I could have said a lot of things, but also the guys probably said a lot. So what did I say?
He came here to teach me a lesson, and his time was done.
That's exactly right.
And it was super heartbreaking to watch him leave.
So tough. That was so hard. I loved Murph the Smurf. He was a wonderful, wonderful lesson bringer, and he was here to love you and help you.
Well, not just me, the kids, everything. He was
Exactly.
just so amazing. Okay,
It was beautiful.
that will kind of cheer me up every time.
Yes.
Why do I sometimes feel like laughing and crying at the same time?
Because you're human. You can have both experiences at the same time, and it often happens. You know, sometimes when people are grieving, they'll also be with other people who are grieving, and they'll think of a happy experience of the person who's crossed over, and everybody will laugh. So yeah, laughing and crying, that can be fine. That's part of the humanness.
What's the most playful way to invite more magic into my everyday life?
Ask for it. God, Divine, send me some fun. Send me more playfulness. Ask for it. Ask and ye shall receive.
Thank you so much for handling those questions. I thought they fit really well. And we'll do 10 more questions on another subject later. But I just wanted to say thank you. I personally got choked up over the dog and the animals, and you've been around the dogs, the new dogs that are surrounding me, and seeing like how they show up and they lay around the energy and they hang out with us, and they're here to teach us new lessons. So
And
sometimes,
they love the energy we're working with. All the guides and angels that are, and God and divine Christ, whatever you call it, all of those beings are right here, right now. And the dogs want to be part of it. They love the energy. My cat used to love my energy. It wasn't me, it was the energy of the beings that I was working with, my clients' energy, all their guides and angels, all my guides and angels, God, the whole crew.
Yeah.
The room was full. And my cat loved it. And
Yeah.
it's the same thing here.
Yeah, the craziest thing I've noticed is that my life is on the outside probably the biggest mess it's ever been. But all the animals, any animal I meet, follows me, loves me, hangs out with me. And I feel like that's God's way or the ether's way of saying, I'm connected, I'm okay, I'm loved, and just roll with it.
You got the lesson.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time again. Have a great evening. Bye.
Bye. Have some fun out there.